Hello and welcome to this video in the Facebook Ads Masterclass. In the previous video, we started scaling our cold interests. In this video, we'll be talking about our custom and lookalike audiences. What exactly does this mean? Remember the pixel that we created and installed on your website in a previous video? It has been gathering information of everyone who has visited your website and has had the Facebook app or website open on their device while doing so. This allows us to create an audience with user information and develop new audiences based off the current one. The first that we talk about is our custom audience, and the second is our lookalikes. Pretty cool that you can have your own unique audience no one in the world can copy, right? Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more daily advertising, marketing, Shopify, and dropshipping training. I create a video every single day to help you develop the skills necessary to be successful online. The best part? It's all free. My goal is to take the information that people hide behind expensive trainings and make it available to anyone who wants it, free of charge. I truly believe those who want to learn shouldn't be overcharged for the privilege. I hope you enjoy the video. To get started, load up your Facebook Business Manager and navigate to the menu, and under the Assets column, click Audiences. This is how we create our audiences based off of our pixel data. We're going to start with a custom audience. If you have no audiences yet, you'll click the first button on the screen that says Create a Custom Audience. If you have a few, go to the button in the top left and click Create Audience and Custom Audience. In the pop-up, click Website. In the first section, we want to create an audience based off of all purchasers, so click the drop-down button and go to Purchases. We can set how far in the past we want this to go. That's going to be on 180 days, and we just name it. I'm a very straightforward person, so I name it PUR Audience 180. Now, you'll see it on our list of audiences, but before we go any further, I'm going to talk about some of the other audiences you can and should create. Website visitors, 30 days. View content for a specific product ID, 30 days. Add to cart for a specific product ID, 3, 7, and 14 days. Initiate checkout for a specific product ID, 3, 7, and 14 days. And finally, purchase, again, for a specific product ID, 3, 7, and 14 days. This will be incredibly useful in our next video. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Those are the most important, and I'll explain it in more detail in our retargeting video. Okay, back to creating our own unique audience no one else can have. Check the box next to the custom audience we just created and click on the three little dots right up here and create lookalike audience. It should pop up a new window with your source at the top. You must select a geographic location in the second part. If you do not have at least 100 of the chosen actions in the chosen location or locations, your audience will not be allowed to be created. If you select purchase in the last 180 days in the United States and Canada, your audience will not be created if you do not have 100 sales in the United States and 100 sales in Canada. I never create a lookalike audience from multiple countries or locations at the same time for this reason. Finally, the size of your audience. I actually create 20 different lookalikes off of every single source audience, and they're going to be as follows. 0 to 1%, 1 to 2%, 2 to 3%, 3 to 4%, 4 to 5%, 5 to 6%, 6 to 7%, 7 to 8%, 8 to 9%, 9 to 10%. Every single percentage from 0 to 1 all the way to 9 to 10. And then I create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10%. So basically, the audiences are segmented in either 1% of the audience or a growing percentage of the audience at 1% at a time. If you want to make those single percent ones quicker, just make sure your little slider here is at 0 to 1% and click the number of audiences to 6, and that creates your first 6 percentages. Reduces a little bit of work for you. You can repeat that for the next 4 as well, and all you have to do is move the little slider around. So why do we create these audiences? They're unique to you and have the highest possible affinities to the audience who you've already done your desired actions. A little bit about this though. If you have CVO set up on your account, and that's the only thing you can do, you have to create a different campaign for every single percentage because Facebook automatically thinks the people with the highest affinities are the most likely to buy, So they'll put all of the money into the lowest percentages, so the smallest audiences. This isn't always how this is going to work. I found in one of my businesses that 9% was the best number, and for whatever reason, it always outperformed the other percentages. So make sure that each one of these is getting an ample amount of budget sent to each individual interest. All right, so really, the audience you're reaching out to here is the most likely to do the action of the source audience. So if the source audience were people who purchased, Facebook's going to go out and find the people who are most similar, who are most likely to purchase. That's awesome. You don't have to look for this, and nobody can copy it. Here's the problem. It's not an exact science. It's still much better than cold interest targeting in almost every case. However, it shouldn't be used as a substitute for cold interest targeting. It's just a complement. You still want to find the people to build these audiences well so you can make a more diverse audience that is more likely to buy. That's all for this training. If this helped you at all, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more daily advertising, marketing, Shopify, and dropshipping training. In the next video, we're going to use your custom audiences to get back in front of those people who are most likely to purchase your product. I can't wait. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.